They were incredible to collaborate.
In our U.S. dramatic competition,
So what intrigued me most about going to Sundance when I first heard about it was, ultimately it just sounded like such a fun time and a fun field trip.
The Salt Lake City airport is smoke-free.
But more than that, I think that the idea of being in a place surrounded by so many people just with the same common point of interest and all getting the chance to nerd out together and go see these things for the first time and connect with so many different people and also get to go with such a broad group of humans that I get the opportunity to study with was something super special and super appealing to me. And it turned out to be exactly that, which was one of my favorite parts of the trip.
I've been at Point Loma Nazarene University for 15 years, and the Wind Rider and Sundance program preceded my arrival here. I've been guiding students at the film festival for about 12 years now. And what it does for our students is it provides an opportunity for us to integrate a faith-based approach to film viewing and participating in film culture. And so we get to have devotions with them in the morning, we get to meet Christian filmmakers and other filmmakers that are interested in sharing faith-based stories. And at the same time, we get to attend the Sundance Film Festival itself.
Wind Rider partners with local churches, which is how we found our host family that we were able to stay with, which is such a welcoming environment. And it's so gracious of them to open up their homes to students from another state, to stay with them for a week. We're coming in at random times. Our movies would end at 11 p.m. We'd have to take the bus back. We'd be coming in early hours of the morning. But they were so helpful and they were so interested in what we were doing, and they had only been to a couple of the movies over the years themselves, even though they live in the area, but they were excited to hear about the films we were watching and just very supportive, and I'm very thankful to them for opening up their home for us to stay.
Daily Starbucks run.
Daily Starbucks, they remembered our names. They were like, by the end of the week, we'll know you guys.
When you're actually at the festival, the wait lists open up, I think a few hours before the film. So that was really helpful because we'd all be like waiting in line or at a cafe or something, and then randomly we'd get an alert that tickets popped up, and we'd all automatically try to like get as many waitlist tickets as possible, and then whoever got them, it was kind of just like luck of the draw. And then like one time Layla and I randomly got tickets to a world premiere, and we sat in front row, and it was just all by chance that we got that waitlist ticket. But it was super cool because you don't exactly know what you're going to see every day, and you kind of get to be spontaneous and choosing tickets to like whatever film pops up at the time. You're like, yeah, let's go see it. So yeah.
There wasn't a lot to expect for downtime because a lot of the information going into the event was you're going to watch a bunch of movies and it's going to be really fun. We had some networking events with the ticket package that we got, and we went to a couple coffee shops. We went to a bookstore, which was really cool, and we went and got food and just kind of explored a little bit, which was so fun because the public transportation there is super easy to use. So we were taking the buses all around and exploring.
was one night when me and one of the other girls on the trip were waiting in line for a networking event. And after chatting for a while, we ended up learning that they were the director and producer of a short film that was being shown there. They offered us tickets to the next showing of one of their films, and it was an amazing experience to have talked to them in a more organic way and then go watch their film in person and see them up there doing the Q&A. I saw 15 films throughout the week. 10 of them were in person at different theaters, and then 5 of them were online screenings of some of the films from the festival.
So I saw Sorry Baby,
Tiger.
Gruff,
The Wedding Banquet,
Em and Selma Go Griffin Hunting.
Touch Me,
The Turnaround,
Kiss of Spider-Woman.
Opus,
The Alabama Solution.
All That's Left of You.
Unzipped.
and Twinless. I had such an idea going in. When you go somewhere where everyone's interested in film in one way or another, there's just such a passion there, and you really feel it. You walk into the theater, everyone's excited, everyone's quiet when the lights go down, and it's just such a unique experience that you can only really get there.
There was definitely an element of so many cultures coming together. There was people from different places, different types of stories being told, both narrative and documentary, and just meeting people and the Q&As with directors and producers and hearing the stories behind the films was super impactful.
A lot of people there, they're so passionate about it, but they have such a realistic view of the industry, and a lot of them tell you, you can do it if you want to, but it's gonna be hard work. And it's gonna take you many years, and you have to make bad stuff and you have to make good stuff, and it's gonna be a process. And I definitely think that's something after graduation they have to understand, that it's gonna take a long time, but if you really wanna do it, I genuinely think anyone can.